Hey, how you doing? This is Album Time of the Gold Banker coming to you live 1 gram at a time, and we're here with the people of
Well,
212.
first of all, I want to make it very clear. This is Pennies to Gold Radio. We are also this, which is being sponsored by Breakfast with the Thomases, P2G. We are here as always to share the word of what's going down, to keep the community connected on very important things, that information that actually affects all of us. And for this, this hits close to my heart. When it comes to building legacy and solid generational wealth, it's all we do all day and have for the last 7 years. And when we find that is being challenged or being threatened, we got to let you know, and we need to come together as a community. So, our boy D and over here, David Richards, who happens to be one of not only a supporter, member, and a student of P2G Networks, is also a gentleman who happens to be like family to us. And so that means his family is like family to us. So we take to heart when somebody comes for our family. And you can't do that. We don't play that. So what's going down right now, and I think a lot of you have been hearing about in the news often, how deeds and properties have been being acquired by large corporations and they've been getting snuck out from our elders. Well, guess what? This is actually happening in one of our family homes. So I'll let you know what's going down and how it's happening right now. Sis, thank you so much for being on. We appreciate you being here. I know a lot of stuff is
Thank you.
happening right now. You know,
hmm
like they say, the block is hot right now, y'all. The
The
block.
block is hot, definitely hot.
I was watching, and so we'll share some footage with y'all, letting you know. But this sister's going to explain to you what's happening, how is it going down, and I need y'all to really think about what we need to do to prevent this going forward, and what you can do to help shift these things back and support this family getting back their legacy and solidifying it, locking it down, because it just ain't right. Thank you so much, my darling.
You're welcome.
You want to let them know what your name is?
So my name is Evangeline Byers, and I just want to give you a little background history of how I became to be involved in this fight. I am a transit worker, and my group that I organized with at work, we decided to start having meetings with the community around just whatever the issues are. But primarily, we were focused on the fact that we no longer have friends in government and that
Mm,
people needed to start running for office because we were getting slaughtered uh, in Albany, dealing with stuff as like healthcare, our wages, and things of that nature. However, we opened it up and we had a meeting about how to meet the machine, and a whole bunch of D-theft victims walked in, and Carmela Charrington was one of them.
mm,
I was tasked to do the research to see if this was something we needed to get involved in. It was worse than what was being communicated to us when we actually started to do the investigation. I was very alarmed, outraged at the fact that seniors, people who were 65 and up, some upwards of 100 years old, were being burned out of their homes, physically carried out of their homes, their deeds just snatched from them, their real property just snatched from them, and no one cared about it. You would hear stories here and there, but no one was really caring about it. But the issue of Carmela Charrington home is very important because Carmela has been fighting for about 6 years without legal representation. She has a litany of papers that she has submitted. She's called on everyone, the attorney general, the sheriff's department, to get some type of relief, and all of her cries have fell on deaf ears. There's a lot of moving parts to what's going on, but I want to just help you to understand this part of it. Legal representation is very, 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 very important, right? And we can look at, you know, high profile cases that we see with people like Sean Diddy Combs was facing a whole lot of time and everything else. But because of his legal team, the people who put his case forward, they were able to do things to help to make sure that he was okay and protected. Well, Carmela didn't have a legal team. She just had the coalition and was trying to battle this on her own. About last week, we started raising money because we were like, we got to get you an attorney. This cannot continue. right? No one's listening to us. And we raised the money and got her an attorney. We went in front of a judge named Rachel Fryer. Rachel Fryer, upon learning that Carmela had legal representation, went ahead and tried to have a hearing without her lawyer being present, right? Because one of the things that happens is that when you've been operating a certain way, everybody talks, right? So they expected her to show up unrepresented. But this time we were able to raise enough funds to get a case started. And so we were able to sign up with legal representation, and the judge committed a constitutional violation by going ahead with a hearing, even though she had legal representation. And then she took her into custody and put her in Rikers Island, all because she's trying to defend her family home and argue the facts of her father being here in New York City and how that came to be and how it is and how it's been going. And so right now we're in a battle for 212 Jefferson Avenue. A lot of these crimes that happen when it comes to deed theft, right? And particularly what Carmel is dealing with, you have this thing called ghost heirs, right? Where they go and say, we found heirs, and these are the heirs, and they sold us your property. And then in the position of the conservator from Georgia went and petitioned Georgia to sell a home, and Georgia granted them permission to. However, in order to do that, you have to petition New York, right? And the conservator from Georgia made sure that she never went before any judge or any court to ask for permission. They just sold the property. Now Carmela has a power of attorney, which says that the property, in the case of anything happening to her father, she's in charge of all of these things. And they have totally disregarded everything. So now we're working on her having her day in court and everything being heard on the record in court. But I also want to say this. No one cares about how Almond Charrington is doing. He's talked about as an afterthought, how he feels, what he's doing, what it would be like to be ripped away from his children, how he set himself up here, how well he's doing since he's been away from the woman who was drugging him and looting his account. And it's all in the record of what she was doing to him, which caused them to have a conservator. So it's very important to understand, how these things are transpiring and how they do transpire. But there's so many ways that deed theft happens, and that's not the only way. Another way that deed theft occurs is when you pay off your property, when your house is now satisfied, free and clear. It's the easiest way to step in and snatch your home from you. So we recommend that everyone keep a note on your home, home equity line or something. Also, make sure you put your home in a living trust.
Amen.
You have things set up the way they're supposed to. We can no longer say that we don't know. We are on a mission and a crusade, and we're committed to making sure that our people understand how to protect themselves. Also, homeowners association. Yes. You have to be clear. Homeowners association will rob you of your property as well, right? All of these things are sophisticated ways to come in and defraud someone under the color of law, right? These people have been able to get away with what they've been able to get away with is because they use the law to do it. Now that we're understanding what this is, because we've always just thought, well, how do you steal someone's deed? But now we know how they steal your deed. Yes. In New York City, you don't need ID to go and register a deed. What? All you got to do is hand them the paperwork and pay the fee. And they go and check to make sure that the paperwork is in place, and then they file it. It takes about 2 to 3 days for it to show up. Sometimes it can happen overnight. You file it today, it's up tomorrow. As long as all of the pieces of paper that they need for it to look legitimate is there, right? Also, another issue that we have with Acris is that now they say, oh, they put an alert on. They'll notify you within 30 days if a change occurs to your deed. Why can it not be immediate? The person that has done the paperwork, if there is something wrong, can flag it immediately, right? You should be alerted immediately. It shouldn't be 30 days. You can do loans in 30 days. You can do a whole lot within 30 days. And so we strongly, and we're working on setting up meetings throughout different states. We've been getting calls from all over the place. But we really want people to do their due diligence to set themselves up properly, right? We also are very concerned about so many people going pro se and not having attorneys. But we do understand that the attorneys are part of the problem as well, right? It's the attorneys that work along with the developers. They work along with the fraudulent banks. They file these fraudulent cases on the record. So nothing can happen in the court without an attorney. So when we allege that this is a crime syndicate made up of attorneys, notaries, judges, we're not making it up. Nope. The only way this can persist and continue is if the court is turning its head the other way. And that's what we know is happening. And we're calling for an investigation into 360 Adams Street, Supreme Civil Court, the Second Department. Okay. They need to be investigated for what they are doing, right? They routinely have whole hearings off the record, okay? Belittle pro se litigants and are heavy-handed towards them when they're going up against law firms half of the time. So we have a large fight in front of us, but we're up for it.
So I want to just thank I want to thank you for being so thorough. Oh my God. Look, our whole purpose is to arm our community with what's going down, the stuff we don't see. Because you'll see a little trick in the news of just let y'all know right now, we're not keeping you on because we want to let you know this got covered today. It's been being covered a few times in the news. So I want you guys, I'm letting y'all all know we got news stories covering this. This ain't not a conversation. These things are going down. You know what I'm saying? They were just on the property today. And we share that coverage with you all from an eyewitness that was present. Not only that, we want you all to go look at the news and take it for what it is. It's your neighbors.
Right.
It's your community.
Well, I also want to raise this because we're very concerned about the Attorney General, Letitia James. Her lack of investigation right now, it's already been reported. 512 cases reported to her office last year. She only investigated 2. She never investigated the case of Carmela Charrington. And when we brought it to her, she listed it, and what she's telling everybody, oh, this is not a deed theft. This is just a family dispute. It is not a family dispute.
That's exactly what they would say.
It's not a family dispute. But what she tries to do, because of her fight against Donald Trump, people are ignoring the fact that she is showing up sloppy.
That's right.
When it comes to how she deals with the people. Her record sucks in this area. Not only that, when it comes to foreclosures, you don't know what happened with the subprime market, right? Yeah. Countrywide, what they do when these big banks come and they indict them, they allow them to settle.
Yep.
And when they settle, that means that they no longer are liable for the crimes that they committed.
That's right.
They pay a large sum of money to the state.
Come on.
Which in New York, the Attorney General and the governor have exclusive access to those funds. They cannot be audited, and they're distributed. They use the money at will. But guess what? All of the homeowners right now that are being foreclosed on are being foreclosed on those bad loans from Countrywide, where it showed that they were predatory. But because they refused to prosecute, they took the money and didn't prosecute.
That's right.
People are now losing their homes at an alarming rate. And guess what? They take none of that money and provide it to homeowners who are fighting for their property. You walk into court on any day and go to the 10th floor. The majority of the people there are pro se, while the banks have their legal team sitting there filing their papers, and you have the people there on their own trying to figure out how to do order to show cause, how to file right? And what this does is effectively mean they're never getting their properties back. Because you go to law school, you have to train to be a lawyer to do these things, right? And so I just want to make us aware that we're very, very disappointed with her response. We met with her and then she ghosted us, right? No response from her office after we asked for an eviction moratorium. And so this is important to highlight because what we saw when Eric Adams was mayor, we had a Black mayor, we had a Black attorney general, Black public advocate. In all of the high seats of government where we should be able to go and should understand our condition and our plight and get something done, we could get nothing done.
A new form of redlining.
We could get nothing done. And so the fight for us to be heard and to be taken serious is something that we're on. We're literally in court at least 4 times a week, sometimes 5 days straight. In different venues, landlord-tenant court.
Where can we find you, Mama? I want to make sure because I don't.
You can find us on Stop DTF.
People eat it up and we get it moved now because I'm trying to let them know.
Right.
Where can we find you? Because
they can find us on @StopDTheft on Instagram.
@StopDTheft.
We answer the messages, so if you message us, we're gonna get to you. It may take a little time because now we have a lot of people messaging us, but we will get to you. You can message us on @StopDTheft. That's @StopDTheft on Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to contact us by phone, you can just call us at 347-757-1212. If you would like us to come and do some type of educational forum or panel, you can request us through those same channels, and we'll get in touch with you and follow up.
Let me get your number one more time, Mama, because I'm putting it up.
347
ma'am
757-1212.
Got it. 1212. Got it. I'm putting it out there for folks who may want to come in because I'm like, whoo, we must pass this on. We need your resource. You know, for those who feel like you're safe, you ain't safe, baby.
You're not. There's something that Miss Charrington says all the time. She gives this analogy that when we were youth and we played tag, you know how you do, tag you're it, right? It feels like that. She says it feels like that you hear about it and then it's like you're tagged, you're it now. As we were standing in front of the precinct today, so many people that we know walked up and started to let us know that they're fighting the same fight.
Come on.
That they're coming in and how could we help them and the things that are happening to them. It's giving people the courage to come forward.
I want to make sure that we take your information because we like to be a conduit for resources like this. We have other resources that help educate people and even arm people in not just the education, but the actual application of how to do what you're talking about for themselves. We don't have these conversations enough. And every Wednesday night, P2G is in the space in a community.
No, it's very important. Now, when I'm talking to seniors, I ask them to get your daughter on the phone or your son.
Yes.
I cannot have this conversation with just you.
Yes.
Right. Exactly. This is a family discussion. We got to get it together. Right. We can no longer say, oh, I'll get around to it. I'll do it at some point. It is a state of emergency.
Yes, it is.
Right now, 1,500 people in New York City are evicted every month from landlord-tenant court. And a large majority of those evictions are homeowners.
Get that.
Right. And so we have to make sure that we start protecting ourselves. Mass displacement is a real thing.
Yes.
And they want us to look at it like the tenants situation is separate and housing. No, it's all about removing us and basically erasing us from the city. And the only way we're going to protect ourselves is if we fight back. So estate planning is very, very important. And having a will is the easiest way to do it, but it's better to have your estate plan and have a trust.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, Wednesday nights, we invite everybody to come to P2G. It's on the website. It is a free link. Come in. It starts at 8 o'clock, and we are in the space having these very conversations about the information, resources, not just if you have a home, because my thing is y'all don't realize displacement means that there's nowhere to go.
That's it. It's nowhere to go.
Like she said, tag you're it. It's just your matter. It's just when it happens.
Yep.
It's not that it ain't happening to you right now.
It's coming.
Yes. And since we are trying to help people, there's a lot of movements to help people get land, get homes, and start to really be able to. But why would you want to put and invest finances in something that can be taken away that easily? Especially with no legal support. And that is what she's saying. You're looking at a whole system, legal system coming against you.
Yep.
And that you got to we arm each other with education. That's what we say. We say literacy. That's what that is. It's just education, something you can apply. Then on top of that, resources like this woman right here. Cannot stand this alone. And David, I want to thank you. So this is David Richards, who has brought this beautiful woman. Thank you so, and her organization here. I am sorry that you have to be here in this manner, but I am grateful that your organization exists.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I want to share. We're going to share a little footage with David. I know you got a lot of stuff. Like when we said the black hot, she there in the midst of all that's going on right now. She took her time.
Right.
Just trying to make sure we get this out here. There's a GoFundMe down there. This ain't cheap. They finally have lawyers on their side that are willing, but you got to pay them. So I want y'all to go ahead, put a little something to this. All right. I know I'll be taking care of some for P2G to support this. Because baby, let me tell you something. When we say one house, we can go get the next.
That's it.
Next, we can go get the
next.
And
it's all over. We're getting called as far as Baltimore, Maryland, and that they're just taking the equity and overinflating what the cost of the houses is. And they're doing it everywhere. Yes. These people are not playing. They're going for blood, and we got to arm ourselves and protect our people.
That's right. And we thank you so much. I wanted to just share. I want to share some footage because I'm like, I want folks to know this is the real deal. This is the real deal. This is really going down. So, David, you wanted to share some video.
Thank you. Okay, have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, David, talk to me. What did you want to first share? What's the first link you want to share of this? Because, guys, let me tell you something. This didn't just get started, but it's not going nowhere. When I saw this footage, it disgusted me. It disgusted me that the police would do this in an elderly person's home. So we'll start. Should we start with the police entry? Is that the one you want to
start with the outside? Yeah.
On the outside. Okay, so I will do that. Pull your video up. God bless you, and thank you for being there. For being there for your family. Because I'm gonna be honest, some people just don't want to. They just don't want to be involved. You know, and that's not.
I believe that we will win. 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 We will win. We will win. I believe that 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 we will win. We gotta learn now.
We just did. We just did. Listen, you know we got rhythm and soul, baby. Can't stop us. What?
Who do you protect? Who do you serve? 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 Who do you protect?
Now, David, I just have to ask a question.
Yes.
Where was this?
This was outside the property. This morning at let's say about 9 o'clock. They
9 o'clock.
They first arrived at 8 o'clock a.m. That's when they first arrived.
Oh, wow.
And when we looked at the paper that was there, it wasn't until 9. So then we said that the court's not even open. You're not even giving us a chance to be able to,
Right.
appeal it or have it stay on it.
Right.
So I think at that time, with the support of the neighbors, they decided to wait from that 8 o'clock to a little bit after 9. And then the time that what you're looking in the video, this was probably around, say, 9:20, 9:30 this morning.
Wow.
So as you continue playing, you'll see when the sheriff actually approached.
Who do you serve?
Who do you protect?
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 Who do you serve?
Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Officer, y'all gotta ask yourself that question.
I'm not fucking talking to you either.
She has a right to her freedom of expression.
That's right. You're 100% right. That's right.
So don't tell her what she
Gotta
can and
answer
can't
me.
do. Don't tell her she can't, no need to, don't do that. Because you haven't told us who you protect or who you serve yet.
Right. That's the question.
You answer the question.
You protect.
Who do you serve?
That's right.
Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect?
Who do you serve?
Who do you protect?
Who do you serve?
At what point did the officer? I'm going to push it forward some. Oh my God, what happened?
Go back a bit.
But now it's about something else. Now what
This is
it
the
about?
sheriff. This is the sheriff.
Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do
Sheriff?
you protect? Who do you serve?
Who do you protect? Who do you serve?
Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect?
Crazy.
Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect?
What the hell?
The cops won first.
Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect?
Oh, and who is this on the ground? They're just grabbing random people.
Oh my God. They couldn't wait to do this. They couldn't wait to do this. That's
Because-
the councilman.
Pause a moment.
What was happening here?
They just tasered someone on the ground.
They just tasered someone on the ground.
Yeah.
It
At
wasn't
a
enough.
nonviolent protest.
Yeah.
And people keep wondering. Yeah, they talk about Donald Trump and his Gestapo, but look what's going down. Look what the law, what the judges are doing in our local communities. Is what they've sent out for one old man's properties, his family's property, and it has to do with a corporation trying to take over. Sweetie, this is crazy. I'm sorry. I'm glad that you were safe. This was your situation today, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh my God! Hearing about a politician that was taken away in cuffs at this process. One of the people. Did you guys get support from local representation, local community politicians? You know, who came to support you other than this young lady's organization?
Yes. We were talking to many of them, including the DA.
And the DA is okay with this. That's crazy.
Councilman!
You have no respect. Or you don't yell at me. You don't need to yell at me. He's cursing. Oh my God.
And what did they take them away for? What did they do?
Call, right now, call the.
They weren't pushing back. That's on you.
See that? They had 4 cars. This was pre-planned. They had 4 cars here ready to do this. This was planned. This is what they do. They just arrested TOC. They just arrested the council member. Call the DA, call the AG. The NYPD is not supposed to participate in evictions. Call your local officials.
Yes.
Call them now.
Watching from Brooklyn,
Call them
call the
now.
local officials to support this process.
Call
Hold
them
accountable.
now.
Get them to do the work. Hold them accountable.
They are violent. This is violence. This is violence.
This is police sanctioned violence.
That's what they want y'all to do. They're going to give them a reason. Quiet! Don't give them a reason. They're looking for a reason. They're looking for a reason. You have a order on the
Shame, 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 shame,
I think people want Cuban and respond.
Violent arrest. I have the video.
Call your local officials.
Yes.
This is unlawful. That was violence.
Yes. They were in Jamaica.
They
fluent Spanish, but they didn't teach us.
Okay, we got you. Yeah, we got you. Okay, so I was going to ask, whose footage is this? Whose footage was this?
Yes, continue.
Whose footage was this?
That's Sharice. She's one of the members of the Stop Deep Theft group.
Okay. So I wanted to get a little bit of what happened to you how they broke in the home. Oh
yes.
Oh wow! I'm like,
I'll be out here all summer. I'm about to get some grills going. I got stuff.
Took place earlier today. I want people to know this is for real happening to real people out here.
This is
How
happening.
they actually get your property.
I'm a tenant.
They kicked the door in?
Yes.
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 I'm a tenant. I'm a tenant.
This is
Yes.
that they do.
I am a tenant.
Attack him.
So that's tourist. Make sure we know.
He destroyed property.
Yeah, tourist is
You gotta go. I am a tenant. I am a tenant. I am a tenant. I am a tenant. Yo.
This is insane. This was Wednesday.
They said that he's here. You gotta go. Go. Let's go. I am a tenant. Yes. Hey guys, he's gonna wait downstairs. I'm a tenant here. He's gotta go all the way down. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't leave your house.
Don't leave your
You
house.
have every right to be there while they are searching. There is no reason for you to be searching your house. You don't have to. There's no part of that that says you can't kick you out the secret place. As a matter of fact, they have to actually show you where on the warrant is they can kick you out of the house while they search your location, and there is none. Come on now, come on.
Get a close up on that bathroom and everything. Everybody's sworn. Everybody's sworn.
Right. Okay, what were they saying at that time? What was actually going on there? Because I was hearing about affidavits with the police officer's name.
So the sheriff was there to conduct a search, executing a search warrant, looking for Al Sharton.
Al who?
Father.
Oh, okay, the owner
Sharton,
of property. Okay. That's the thing. This is so, without getting into too many details, this is so convoluted. It's crazy that the courts are supporting all kinds of nonsense just to be able to acquire this property for a corporation. And they're manipulating family, or somewhat family, because they say they have family, but they really, the story behind it is they found somebody, like she said, they found somebody who was able to substantiate they had a right and they sold it. Let me tell y'all right now, there's folks out there that they will, and I'm telling you all, I teach cyber safety. Your identity is primal. It's important to protect. Okay. We teach this and have been for the last 7 years on this platform. And if you are interested in learning how to protect what is yours, and I mean to the smallest thing, you need to be in the community action meeting.
Yep, and you need to clean yourself up.
Yes. Because I'm speaking, at the end of this, and when all of this is going down, it's too late. I believe, because they were able to put people in place. Can you imagine if that young lady's organization wasn't there, David?
Yes.
Imagine
They
if
were
she
simply just railroad the people who were there. And since there aren't enough people there, in most cases, there are people who don't talk to their neighbors, who don't talk to other people, so who don't have a community following. It's only maybe one or two other person there, and it's easy to now have 5 or 6 officers and put them in cuffs.
Oh yeah. And so just wanted to go forward. What does this mean? We have to come together. We have to talk about this. We have to support this. You guys have a link and a QR code, which I'm about to put back up. That's a link and a QR code to support the legal defense for this this home. That's a family house. That right there is someone's generational wealth being swept out without their permission, illegally. It's not like they sold it. This was sold from under a senior who was basically saved from senior abuse years ago. Now they've come for this property. I want you guys to recognize this can happen to any one of you.
Any one of you.
And it's time to start really sitting down and doing this. I don't care if you're working, retired, what. This is what's happening. And like she said, 15,000 people displaced every month. This ain't okay. It's not small enough. It's not small enough of what's happening. There's some news stories as well, correct, D?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What I do not want to do is overwhelm, because I want you all to watch the actual news. What are some of the stations that is being carried on?
New York 1, Channel 2, Channel 4.
Okay.
Channel 11, News 12, Brooklyn.
Exactly.
47 was also here.
Okay.
A New York Times, Amsterdam News.
I want you all to start look. This is the kind of stuff y'all need to be gossiping about in the community. If you want to play telephone, you need to call some folks you know and let them know what's going down. This is the stuff we need to be sharing. This should be the new rumor. Because if you're going to tell somebody something, tell them something that's going down that affects us, y'all. That affects you. You got neighbors, friends, co-workers, you name it. Folks are suffering in silence because they don't know what recourse they got. It's time to come to a conversation. Like I said, 8 o'clock tonight, in a couple of hours, we'll be on p2gnetworks.com, and we will be on with you guys talking about not only this, but talking about community resources. We teach digital financial literacy, and you better believe securing the bag is the most important part. And
Absolutely.
it don't matter what you're making. If you can't keep it, it don't matter. And if you're taking your grandbabies and babies' future support, guess what? You too can do. David, I want to thank you for bringing this. I know we're going to do all that we can do to support you. Guys, you'll be able to find this information on the P2G networks. I'm going to put the GoFundMe up there. Go to the link. It goes to theirs. You will not see us on that at all. All you'll be able to do is you'll be able to find this GoFundMe, this process with that address on it here on our P2G Networks website. Give us literally 30 minutes and it'll be up live. I'm letting you all know it is time for us to say no. It's not us, not ours, and it ain't happening no more. You need to stand up and put them damn politicians to work. Or you right there, it's game over. Okay. I know it's a lot of stuff happening at the house, David. Thank you so much. Go on now, go watch it. This is going to be up because they had a lot of news coverage of this. Don't pass it because it ain't stopping because you went out your mind. Bringing it up. We'll bring it up on Pay It Forward Friday again as well. Thank you so much for your support and for just sharing this with us and letting us do the work to help you guys get it out there.
Yes.
All right.
All right now.
All right.